Good morning, writers. Welcome to writing. Are we ready? Check and see. Are you sitting next to your writing partner? Do you have your writing binder? Do you have a pencil? If you have all of these things, then you are ready. We'll start writing by thinking about our writing intentions. Just like in reading and math, every day we are going to write about our writing intentions. You'll need to write the date in the date box. Today's date is September 11th. So go ahead and write in 9-11. The next box says, today as a writer, I am working on. Today we're going to be learning about generating story ideas. So in that box, I want you to write generating story ideas, because today we will be learning about generating story ideas. Do that now. Boys and girls, the unit that we are starting is the arc of a story. This is a realistic fiction unit. As you can tell by the word realistic, this means real, like it's a story that could happen. Fiction means it didn't happen, but it could. When I was younger, I thought that authors just got their ideas for realistic fiction stories by looking up in the clouds and imagining them. And I thought I could never write a realistic fiction story because I didn't have that great of an imagination. But boys and girls, I was wrong. As I got older, I realized that authors actually get most of their ideas from their lives and the things that they've happened. Did you know that E.B. White got his idea for the story Charlotte's Web from sitting in his barn and watching a spider spin a web? Now, that spider that he was watching wasn't actually a talking spider, but he was sitting there watching that spider, and it sparked something in his imagination. So as we write realistic fiction stories, we're going to think about things that have happened in our lives, and we're going to change them into fictional stories. We're going to use this chart to help us think of story ideas. If you look at the chart, it has one column for a small moment, so we're going to think of a small moment, and another for a story idea. So the first column will be something that really happened in our lives, and the second will be the fictional part, or the story that we can think of from that. So it says right here, we could think of a strong emotion, a person we care about, or a place that's important to us. And as I was looking at this, I was thinking about the first day of school. And I had a strong emotion on the first day of school. I was feeling very nervous, as many of you may have been feeling too. And so I'm going to put nervous on the first day of school. Now, I was thinking about that a little bit more, and I thought, I could write a story about a girl who was so nervous that she got a stomach ache, and she tried to convince her mom that she should stay home. So I'm going to put stomach ache, girl tries to convince her mom to stay home. Now, the next one says, a person that you care about. Now, I was thinking about this, and my best friend came to mind. So I'm going to put best friend. And my best friend and I really enjoy playing basketball. So I'm going to put that. And that's the true part of the story. Now, when I'm thinking about a fiction part that could come from that, I was thinking I could write a story about us getting into an argument about who was better at basketball. Another example, boys and girls, is a place that's important to you. Every summer, my family goes on vacation to a cabin on a lake. So I'm going to put cabin on a lake. And at that cabin, we boat and we swim and we do all kinds of fun things. But I was thinking that the lake is pretty big, and so a fictional story I could make about going to that lake would be getting lost on the lake when we went on a boat ride. All right, boys and girls, now it's your turn. You're going to share a small moment with your reading partner. I want you to think of a strong emotion or a person you care about or a place that is important to you, and you're going to share that with your partner. Once you've done that, I want you to think of a story idea from that small moment. Do that now. Boys and girls, today, before you leave the carpet, you will get your story ideas chart. Then, you will put it in the binder behind the Arc of a Story divider. Finally, you're going to record your ideas on your ideas chart. There is a front and a back to this sheet to give you enough space to generate a lot of ideas. If you run out of room, then you can start to write ideas on a notebook piece of paper that's already in your binder. Let's make it a great day.